Welcome back everybody to projectstrong.ca. I'm Bonnie Campbell and here is your strong at home workout number 16. Okay, so we're going to go through two lengths, ideally of a nice long hallway you have in your home. Find somewhere that you can do sort of 20 feet, a 20-foot length of high knees. So remember, with our high knee, we're bringing that knee up as high as we feel comfortable. Opposite hand, tall spine, tight belly. So for some of you, it'll be slow like that. For some of you, you'll add in that hop as you do your 20 length, or two lengths of 20 feet roughly. So same thing back. Then you'll go to a butt kick. So bringing that heel back towards your bottom. So what we're after here with this is making sure that the knee, when I bring my heel back, does not break the frontal plane of my body. So I don't want my knee out here. I want to think about heel coming back while knee stays pointing to the floor. So it can be a slow movement, or we can add that running hop into it. So two lengths of that. And then we'll do Carioca or Grapevine. So in that hallway again, two lengths. So you're going to step in front, behind, cross in front, cross behind. So we need to make sure we go in both directions. So cross behind and in front, cross behind and in front. So you'll do two nice long lengths of that, of Grapevine. Then once you've done that, you're going to do a little bit of agility work. So what we can do with our agility work, we can create two targets. So we can use our jugs if we want to. And we're going to start in the middle. So you want to set those jugs somewhere between 6 and 8 feet apart. Because I'll probably know 6 and 8 feet because of all of this physical distancing we're having to do. You probably have a good sense of what that is now. So we're going to start in the middle. And we're going to do 10 movements laterally each side. So we're going to step laterally to each of our jugs. Whoops, I need to go a little further apart for me. So this is 10 lateral movements, just hopping laterally. And then we're going to start to touch down to the cone. So we're going to hinge and touch the jug or the cone or whatever it is you have decided to use as your target. So you're sending that hip back, flat back, tight belly, and we're reaching down, touching, making sure our shoulders stay square. So once we've done 10 of these, then we're going to go to a crossbody touch. So I'm going to take my opposite hand and touch. Crossbody touch. So we get a little bit of upper body rotation, but make sure the back stays flat so we're not rounding and reaching. We're getting a little rotation as we reach. So 10 of those. Then we're going to just warm up our upper body for going overhead. If you have a foam roller, you're going to want to grab a foam roller. If you don't, I'll show you how we can do this without a foam roller. Now I realize that we don't have great wall space here. Okay, so hopefully this will work. So you're going to place the foam roller on the wall. You're going to stand fairly close to the wall. I don't want you way back out here. I want you fairly close to the wall. So I'm going to put my left hand at my wrist on the foam roller, and it's going to press into the foam roller to hold the foam roller against the wall. And then I'm just going to reach up with that foam roller and back down. So I'm working one shoulder at a time. And what we're trying to do here, and what we're thinking about, is keeping that shoulder down. I don't want my shoulder creeping up by my ear as I do this. I want to keep my shoulder down as I do this. So shoulder is down. Roll the foam roller up my arm as I reach. So you should start to feel some gentle stretching in through that lat. And you're going to do 5 on each arm. If you don't have a foam roller, then you're still going to be forward facing on the wall, but you're going to come a little closer And you're going to place your hands so they're kind of like karate chop hands. And we're just going to slide our arms up that wall, keep the belly in, head neutral, ribs down, and reaching up towards that wall. And you should still get a little bit of that stretching through those lats. Just warming up for the overhead position that we're going to have today in our workout. And that's your warm up for today. Okay, so today I have a straight up workout for you. We don't have a strength specific exercise for you today, but you'll see that the workout today, we're embedding in our strength exercises, and it's going to be potentially a little bit longer. It should take you 18 minutes to get this done today. So what you're going to be doing, there's 6 exercises. You're going to work for 30 seconds. You'll have 30 seconds of rest, where you'll move on to the next exercise. So in the 30 seconds of rest, you're going to move at your pace, working as much as you can for the 30 seconds. If you need to rest within the 30 seconds, then yes, do that. But try and work at a steady pace so that you don't have to take that rest. So we're going to start with squats. So that's our first movement. We're just going to do squats. The first time we hit squats, you can do them as body weight. If you found that that was easy when you hit your second round, then by all means you can load up those squats. So after you've done 30 seconds of squats, you have 30 seconds of rest. Use your timer. A lot of you got that Gym Flex timer, so you can set it for rounds of 30 seconds of work, 30 seconds of rest. So after your squats, the next exercise is mountain climbers. A lot of you are going to be best on a chair. So we're going to get into that plank position. Shoulders right over top of our hands. I'm going to step my feet out into my plank. And what I'm trying to do here is when I'm in my plank, I'm bringing my feet in as close to my hand as I can, stepping back out, maintaining that plank. So if this is easy, then we are going to try and pop our feet in and out for 30 seconds. And then some of you, I know, can get down on the ground and do mountain climbers down on the ground. And again, think about stepping your feet in and out. If that's easy, then we make it harder. Hop your feet in and out, getting the foot as close to the hand as you can. So 30 seconds of mountain climbers. Then we get down onto the ground after our 30 seconds of rest, and we go into our dead bug. So dead bug, we're down on our back, shoulders are just relaxed down into the floor. We're gonna raise those arms straight up over our shoulders, and we're gonna bring one knee up, pressing our belly into the floor. So we take out that lumbar curve, lift the other knee up, and we're gonna hold that. Pressing, 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 pressing the whole time. Don't forget to breathe. Okay, make sure you breathe in this position. You're going to hold for 30 seconds. Okay, when the 30-second timer is up, then you can come on up and have a rest. So, next movement. For the next exercise, we're going shoulder to overhead. So, we're going to take a load from our shoulder height and raise it overhead. You can take 2 loads or 1. So in my case, I'm going to take my jug. It's going to be at my shoulder. I'm going to think about alignment here. Ribs over hips, tight belly. Weight or load is at my shoulders, and I'm just going to reach up with it. 30 seconds of reaching up with my load, whatever that load is. Okay, for some of you, you do have dumbbells, so you might be using your 2 dumbbells, one in either hand, and raising up and down. So those of you who have one bad shoulder, you keep the load the same, and if you can, go to one load that is shared by both shoulders. And you want to pick that load that the weakest shoulder can handle. After 30 seconds of your shoulder to overhead, 30 seconds of rest, and then you're going to go to 30 seconds of that pull apart, working those muscles in the upper back. Tight belly, ribs over hips, arms straight out in front, nice long arms, shoulders wide, Nice proud chest, and pull the band apart. Feeling those shoulder blades gliding around your rib cage towards the center of your back. So that's what we should be feeling as we do those pull-aparts. So 30 seconds of pull-aparts, then 30 seconds of rest, and then the last exercise in the list is our bent over row. So we've got 2 equal loaded objects, stand in between, hip hinge down, pick them up, nice flat back, tight belly, and we're going to think about pulling our elbows in behind towards our hips. Keep that head neutral. 30 seconds of that bent over row. For those of you who need a slightly easier option, then we can go to the Theraband on the spindle. Okay, so upright row here. Wrap our hands if we need to hold on to it. Little quarter squat, tight belly, and pull straight back. So 30 seconds of that upright row. So that is one round for our workout today, and you're going to do it 3 times in total. And that's your workout for today.